Hey there, I'm Sundeep August. This is the Sundeep August Show. Today, we're gonna be talking about coffee. Coffee is a good thing. It makes mornings tolerable, nights reasonable, and moments memorable. Coffee is something I look forward to first thing in the morning. Not just me, but billions look forward to coffee during many times in the day and many times in the night. The world consumes over 2 billion cups of coffee every day. With coffee, there is no night, there is no day. It's just one continuum, rewardingly never ending. You're getting started on the Sundeep August Show. It all started with a bunch of crazy goats, or should I say, damn lucky goats. So, a herd of goats in Ethiopia were addicted to some mysterious-looking red berries. They ate that a lot, they stayed up a lot, they danced up a lot, they were crazy, they were sleepless, they had super energy. Naturally, the goat herder was jealous. Can you imagine that? There he was, the boss of all those goats, having to look at those goats like they were the bosses and he was the one in line to be slaughtered when his number was up. They couldn't care. They partied all day long eating those berries with eyes as red as the devil's Barbie. So one day the goat herder snooped in on his trancy goats. He wanted to know what they were doing and how they got to be so cool. He wanted to be like those goats. The sly and jealous bastard that he was, he stood in the corner of a hill, far, far away, and snooped on them with a telescope made of hollow wood. His goats were happily chewing on the red berries. One of the goats caught him spying on them. He had no idea that his boss was spying on them. Chewing the berries, the goat called out to his boss, "Hey boss, what you doing all the way over there? Come over here. The good stuff is here. Come, get in on the action." The goat boss was so confused. He was like, "Damn, how did he manage to see me?" He was facing the other side. My goats have turned out to be so much smarter ever since they have been coming to this hill. Those red berries must be manna from heaven, I tell you. After that, while the goat herder boss couldn't be like goats, he could understand them better. He tried the berries and kept eating them. His third eye opened. That is when he realized, oh, that day one of my goats was able to see me spying on them because he's a goat. Goats have a wide-angle view, like 2 GoPro 12s if you place them against their backs. He knew he had struck some kind of gold, and what his goats had discovered would make him richer beyond any of the goat herders on his Ethiopia GoPro herder WhatsApp group. But before he could get cocky, he plucked a bunch of the raddest looking red berries from the tree and ran to a gentle soul he knew he could trust. The local monk. Monks are peaceful. They want what's best for the mind and body. The goat herder was already getting smart. Remember, he had been eating these berries for quite some time now. So what he wanted was a second opinion. He already knew that he felt a certain way after he ate those berries. He already knew how his goats felt when they ate those red berries. So it was time to bring in another person and see if the magic was real. The monk did not do what the goats did or what the goat boss did. He didn't want to just eat those berries in their raw form. He was like, we're not cavemen, and went on to brew a drink with the berries. Then he consumed it. Unlike the goats and the goat boss, the monk's third eye was already open. For him, the drink did something nothing else had done for him. He was able to close his third eye. His third eye was a nuisance. It was too preachy and lectured him too much. Having that drink gave him that control to shut that third eye and meditate for longer hours. The monk loved the red berries. The goat boss dude was happy to hear the review. This is the Sundeep August Show. Unfortunately, the goat boss dude, the goats, and the monk couldn't live long enough to see where coffee would take them. All that happened in the 9th century. The world had to wait another 6 centuries to finally taste mass-produced coffee. Coffee plantations started in Yemen in the 1400s. It quickly became a popular drink. The market for coffee exploded in the Middle East and North Africa. People gathered drank coffee, discussed ideas, dissed politicians, had very interesting takes on important philosophical concerns. It was a good time. It was a progressive time. Not all good things last, at least when it came to coffee. Coffee was opening up minds and bringing the common people together, and some powerful people had a problem with that. Big problem. The places where coffee was first getting popular were regions that were thick with the followers of Islam. Islam had sanctioned a ban on alcohol, so when they heard of coffee and tasted coffee, they became a sucker for it. You know who was not a sucker for it? The Ottoman Empire. There was this dude, mad dude in the empire, Sultan Murad IV. He issued a decree that banned the consumption of coffee in public places, especially the coffee houses where people gathered to have discussions on politics and philosophy. He was so afraid that the caffeine heads with the intellectualism and persuasive thinking that coffee was fueling them with would conspire to overthrow him or question his authority, that he punished coffee drinkers with lashings and, wait for it, executions. He beheaded them for drinking coffee. Imagine walking into a Starbucks reserve and seeing severed heads on the tables. Postcard that. The irony was the crazy Sultan dude died drinking alcohol. Anyway, the Arab world came around. They began to love coffee. They understood what Cersei Lannister meant. Power is power. They stopped caring about what people did in coffee houses. Caffeine was liberated. You're getting caffeinated on the Sundeep Show. Soon, not before long, with caffeine liberation, came the age of industrialization. People drank so much coffee, they forgot the concept of sleep. They worked during nights, they worked during mornings, it was all good. It was all bad. The lines blurred between what was good and what was bad. It didn't matter. Ingenious inventions paved way for one of the greatest eras known to mankind, the age of industrialization, which was designed poetically to age colonialism and put imperialism in a cage. Coffee is great. It makes things happen. It made goats dance. It made rulers tremble. It made unrealistic political systems crumble. If you're lost in life and need a direction, just have a mug of coffee. You never know. It could open your third eye. Might just change the way you look at things. And maybe the next time you listen to me, you'll be someone else. Someone you'd love to be. Alright. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm Sundeep August. This is the Sundeep August Show. I'll be back soon. Until the next, keep drinking that coffee and have a great one. This is the Sundeep August Show.